Hey, tonight on the 166th episode of the BLC Podcast, Logan Paul, more Thanksgiving, and news.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Parker. Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Alan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Welcome, one and all, to the 166th edition of the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast. I specifically did not look at you, Fred, because I knew you would be up to some shenanigans. Proudly broadcasting live from the palatial EC studios all across the great state of America. We're so glad you're here, and you can always catch us on YouTube, Insta, Facebook, and X. Can we... I'll talk about it later. And all of your favorite podcast platforms, Fred. Maybe on Pinterest, too, if that's what you're into.
Interesting.
Not on TikTok. We should have a TikTok, but I don't have one. But anyway, all that stuff, blcpodcast.com. And now, I forgot what I was going to say about you this morning or today. And now, it's the guy who's got to do what he's got to do. It's Fred.
I got to do.
Oh, you got to do whatever you got to do, baby.
I got to do. And and the guy who's been drinking more than he's been thinking, Alan OTB.
That's right.
Well, welcome to the show, gentlemen. Of course, you can tell Alan is had a few drinks. If you are watching our video, which you can do on our YouTube, he's got the how do I put this? The sly smile of a drunkard.
Drunkard.
I'm just kidding. But after you have a few beers, you're like, things are pretty good. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck it. And you just can't help but have that stupid smile of like, I've had a few.
Yeah, I love it. My
Or
boss
you drink whiskey
took me out to dinner or to lunch the other day.
Look at that. How many drinks you have?
I didn't have any.
Oh.
They had one, and I was like, well, damn, if I knew you was going to drink it,
Yeah.
I would have drank too. But no, I stayed with my sweet.
No, you did the right thing. Because that was just a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It was definitely a trap.
And during the day,
feel like
it's a trap.
that, too.
No, my boss is fucking awesome. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. But you were off the clock though, right?
Yeah, we're off
like,
the clock, yeah.
this is after
Yeah,
hours.
that's different.
Yeah, that don't matter.
No, we even walked.
don't
to the
let 'em
place.
trick
We
you.
even have to
Yeah.
drive or nothing. So yeah.
I'll break out the powder after the clock.
Hey, boss. That's about this
Break out the
game.
powder.
Bring out the fire.
Okay.
What I do on my time is my business.
Hey, boss. It's 5:03. Want to shoot some black tar heroin?
Yeah.
That's what I like to do when I'm not here.
Oh shit. That's
The great thing about it is you never have to leave the parking lot.
Mm-mm.
You shoot the heroin and you pass out until the next morning. You get right back to work.
Right there. Wake up with your shit pants.
Yeah, when you
Right back to Oh, that's
Damn it, I
gross.
shit my pants again.
Again. Yep.
Uh,
Dude. Oh, that's okay.
yeah. Go ahead.
I'm not going to admit to anything. Well,
You shoot
I will
your
admit
pants?
to it. I've not recently, but
No.
have you done that as an adult? Have
Yes,
either one of you guys done that as an
That's
it hits different when you're an adult. Like when you're a kid and you shit your
Yeah.
pants, it's like, whatever.
Man. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it's bad, like, because especially like if you shit your pants and you're like nowhere near home.
right.
You know what I mean? That's
Well,
the
it's the
worst.
worst,
You know what I mean? You got, I mean,
Wanting to
like
cool kids
Alan,
shit
if
their
you
pants.
shit your pants right now, at least you're in the hotel room. You-
Right.
Yeah. In my case,
Whereas-
I'll be like, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'll be right
Like,
back.
Shitting your pants will ruin your whole day, man. It's like, I had
Oh, yeah.
shit to do today. Now I got to go home and
Now shit got me.
clean up. Yeah, shit got me.
Yeah. Got me instead. It did a reverse on me. It happens, man. I'll tell you. Well, speaking of reverses. Uh-oh.
I was gonna say I still remember in 8th grade, man. I had, remember underoos? Underoos and Hulk and Hulk man, were my favorite underoos. Man, and I went to pee and I was like, and I crapped my pants.
Oh no!
You know where
And
The Aquaman underoos.
There's times where you just gotta be like,
so they
well,
were green. I had to throw them out, man.
it's
I
a
hated
loss.
that. It was, man. It was the
Green
worst.
underoos.
there you go, see? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just gonna let you guys know that Alan, as we mentioned earlier, has had a few. So if he starts talking, me and Fred are shutting up and letting him go.
No,
So this could go
That's
anywhere tonight. I'm just gonna let you know.
I'm done.
Ram along.
No, you're not. Do you think you're done? You won't remember I said this, right? As soon as I clap my fingers, you'll forget that you are gay.
That was awesome, but I ain't falling for that one.
If you haven't seen that video, you should definitely watch it. That's one of the greatest like tricks I've ever seen someone pull on somebody. That was like David Blaine-esque because there's nothing you can say.
Yes.
There was nothing. He was trapped because he was just like,
He was.
So if you
like,
haven't
"Wait
seen
a minute."
it's a video of two dudes. I think they're probably like Nigerian. It sounds like they definitely have an African accent. It's on like a talk show, probably pretty similar to this. And the first guy goes, when I clap my hands, you will no longer be gay. And he claps his hands. And the other guy's like, I'm not gay. And he's like, exactly. And he's like, but no, you didn't. And he's like, no. And he's like, just trapped him. He's like,
he can't say.
He did.
checkmate, man.
I was never always
I was
gay.
never gay.
I don't
Exactly.
Right.
Hey, now.
Either way, he
Yeah.
wins, man.
Yeah, he wins.
It's great. See, another reverse. They pulled it
There
on
you
him.
go.
So, well, again,
Reverse.
speaking of reverses, which I'm going to reverse back to speaking about that, and it doesn't. I don't know why I brought the reverse thing back up because I really don't have anything for it. But speaking of reverses, Fred,
Right.
what are we going to do when it's versus
Hello.
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul?
Reverses.
That's a reverse because they were supposed to do it before.
Right. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
didn't,
Yeah.
so now they're reversing each other.
Right. What happened? Mike hurt himself or something, right? He hurt himself.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Guy who
Something
was
like that.
sick or something. So yeah, now
Wow.
that the fight is on, man.
And then
And-
didn't Logan Paul start wearing like fake stomachs or something on YouTube?
Fake stomach.
Or was that Jake? I don't know. One of them had a stomach.
I haven't watched any of the hype behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I just
know who
that-
they are.
Right. I know who Mike is. I've heard of Jake Paul.
Right. Well, this is
I
Logan.
don't
Paul.
like him. I don't like him. I don't want to support that guy. You know what I'm saying? Even though
Wait,
you know,
is it
we
Logan
got-
Paul or is it Jake Paul?
I think it's
Is it Jake Paul?
Logan is the wrestler.
Okay. I wrote the
Yeah.
wrong one because they're the exact same thing to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean,
No, he is a
Like-
boxer. Yeah, no, he's been showing up on YouTube's. Jake Paul has with like a big fat tummy, and I
Yeah,
think it was. I'm pretty sure it was fake because he's like trying to trick everybody into thinking,
Well, he did give Mike Tyson a pigeon.
bro.
He did give him a pigeon, and Mike Tyson was like, "Thank you for the pigeon, but I'm still gonna kick your ass."
Yeah, see, okay, here, I'm going to put this up just shortly so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I don't have TikTok. Again, there you go. There's Jake Paul and his big tummy. I don't know if it's fake. I don't know what's going on with it.
oh man,
No, Jake Paul's actually in the best
yeah,
shape
that
in the
looks
world right
fake.
now.
Yeah, that
That's
looks.
what I'm saying. That looks super
that's
fake,
so
right?
Fake.
Yeah,
that's so fake.
yeah. That's the
No.
Thor.
That's so fake.
All right. Well, I'm hopeful that he will get his ass kicked.
Oh,
Oh, we have a visitor.
Hey guys. Hi.
Hey, champ.
I saw you were talking about the guy and his fake stomach.
Yeah,
I
what's
just
up with
wanna
that?
let you- I don't care if it's fake, if it's real. I'm gonna punch him in it. I'm gonna make him shit himself on Friday. I think it's Friday. We're fighting on Friday, right?
Fighting.
fellas?
Yep. You just fought. It
We
was
just
by the
fought.
time this is heard,
We
you will have
fighting.
just fought.
You guys
Okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I punched him in his
Punch
fake
him right in his
fat
fat
belly.
stomach. Yeah.
His fat belly. And I made it like
And he should
go
have
through his
spit.
bowels and then come out his ass. So his ass got big after he's got a BBL now.
Oh, all his stomach went into his ass.
yeah, all
what
his
you're saying,
stomach
Jim? Now
went
that's a
through his
punch.
ass.
That's a punch, Alan.
I call that the gut buster.
There you go. The butt buster.
Damn,
Butt
Iron,
buster.
Iron
Guys,
Mike.
watch the fight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're watching
Oh,
it.
yes.
We
Yes,
will
yes.
have watched
Yeah,
it.
we
Watched
watched it.
it.
Yes, we
Watch
did.
it. You see me kick his ass.
I did. I'm
Yes,
rooting
we
for you,
did.
bro.
kick this fucking ass.
We've been rooting for you the whole time. We'll always root for you against anybody.
You better.
Next, you get to fight. Next, you can fight some Nazis. I'm thinking.
I'll fight them. I'll fight Nazis.
Right, you would fight like what? 8 Nazis probably.
I'll fight 20 Nazis. I don't care.
See, I love it.
I'll fight them. I'll fight a Black Panther. You put him in front of me. I don't care.
An actual panther that is black. You mean
like the party or the cat? I don't
Either one.
care. I'll fight him.
Or the superhero.
Or what about the superhero?
Yeah, him too.
He'd fight him.
I'll fight him too.
I'd fight him.
I'll fight the girl that's gonna replace him and fight her.
Black Panther.
I'll bite her in her booty cheek.
There you go.
You eat her babies.
I'll eat.
Oh, see, it's weirder when it's a girl.
She's gonna eat my babies.
Or then,
yo,
that's the joke. You get it?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm gonna cover the mouth.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, champ.
I thought I just needed.
No, it's okay. You know what? That's the great thing about the internet is you can say whatever you want, and our podcast. This is the one place that you can really let loose.
That's it, guys.
And I wish any one of us knew Jake Paul, and we would try to get him on the show so that you guys could like debate. Because I feel like you guys
don't want to debate.
Well, no, I agree. I think that in order to we all know this first of all. But in order for you to prove, I think you do prove to the internet.
He's smarter than me.
He is, though.
He is, but I'm stronger than him, so that's all that matters.
Right.
Generally, look at all the money he's making us. He's making us.
You don't have to be smart to make money. Trust me.
No, but look at it.
I've done neither.
You got to be smart to scam all these people out of the Netflix.
Well, or you just have to find people who are stupider than you.
It's true.
I mean, realistically, like it's either way, it's fine.
Well, everybody's got to play it until they get punched in the face.
Right. Who said that?
I said that.
That's exactly right. See, you remember that?
I did.
Good stuff. Well, so champ, what are you looking forward to most about having beaten him? I don't know how to put that in future tense.
I just remember the smell of shit. After I knocked the shit out of his ass.
That's why we led. See, so that's why we led off the show, and you weren't here, of course. But we led off this week's show talking about when you poop your pants sometimes.
Yeah.
Because, and we're gonna go ahead and let everybody know who didn't watch the fight on Friday. Mike Tyson punched Logan Paul so hard that he shit his pants on Netflix television.
Netflix international television.
Right.
It's millions of people around the world saw it. And this shit rolled out of his boxing trunks and into his boot.
And then he stepped on it.
And it was sitting in there.
He stepped on it. He slipped.
It slipped. And I hit him right in the fucking jaw.
Right as it happened.
In the fucking jaw. It was perfect.
Oh, man. That was the best fight I've ever seen.
Gotta see it.
Dude, okay. So, of course, Alan, if it does go, well, since it did go down the way we're talking about,
that was the best fight ever.
Agree. That's the best fight. Two people step into the ring. One punches the other so hard that he poops his pants. The poop falls out of his pants into his shoe and onto the floor, where he immediately slips on it while getting punched in the face and then falls in his own poop and is knocked out.
Knocked out. That's it. Count to 10. Get out of here.
That was the best fight ever.
Best fight I've ever seen. Can't wait.
I'm coming for you next, Joe Rogan.
There you
go. Oh, but I thought you liked Rogan.
Fuck Joe Rogan. He owes me a 20 bag.
Oh, yeah? Hey.
He smoked all my weed.
Fucking
all right, fellas.
Well, thanks, Iron Mike. Good to see you. We'll see you. We'll interview you in a few weeks. Just see how you're holding up after beating him so thoroughly.
All right, fellas.
I love you.
Have a good night.
All right, we'll see Iron Mike.
Right. So that was, ladies and gentlemen, Iron Mike Tyson came in for a say, hey, Fred, you're back.
Hey, man. What happened?
You missed it, man.
You missed the champ. The champ visited.
Champ was there.
Oh, champ. Oh, man. I miss him every time.
Every time you miss him. I don't know how that works exactly that way every time.
Dude.
It's like the Superman thing, man. But anyway, so let's go ahead. This fight, just to tell people, I didn't want to tell the champ because I didn't want to mess him up. I didn't want to get him mentally not in the right space. But we recorded this. We are recording this now, which is 2 days before the fight.
Yeah.
So we're not, unfortunately, we're going to try and live stream the fight to you guys, but we don't know if we're going to actually be able to do that.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and put our bets out. Let's go ahead and put our bets on. I'm going to go ahead and put out what I think is going to happen.
We're going to let them know that we're going to live stream on a show that
I know it's stupid. I know. I don't know either. It's because Alan takes 7 days
now.
Right. No, I know that I said it. I was like, oh, we got to talk about it, but I couldn't because we couldn't. Because what's the fucking point? But it's too late. Why? Like we're talking about the fight, and it's too late.
That's why everybody needs to subscribe to us. So then that way, if we do come out with the live show, they know.
Which we will whenever Alan lets us.
No, never mind.
So we're going to go live for the second half of this show. And you won't know that because you will have not watched this half yet. It's just going to be the second half of the show.
Yes. You have to go time machine.
Exactly.
Time machine.
Time machine. Yeah. Okay. So anyway. So
we were going to live stream it. Yeah. We were going to live stream.
We may have.
We may have and may not still.
Right.
But
we aren't still going to because
I got a situation. So
the
I had to
situation.
tell y'all about this.
This is what it's about.
My wife, my lovely wife, was I don't even know what the occasion she got me this shit for. But she bought these tickets to one of the guys from what's that stupid show where they take Politics. The dude. No, they take the guy. You got to go. He goes on the street, and his 3 friends are back there, and they're like, "Hey, tell that lady."
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Impractical Jokers.
Yeah, that show. Yeah.
Well, they don't say tell that lady she's fat. They won't do that because they're nice. They're good boys.
They'll
say tell that dude he's fat.
Yeah,
but that's funny.
Yeah, or steal that stuff out there.
So you're gonna go see? You're gonna go be an Impractical Joker?
No, she bought me tickets to see one of the guys. I don't even know which one. I think it's Sal.
Sal's funny.
You could have watched it on Netflix.
His stand-up is very funny. He's probably gonna be really depressed that he doesn't get to watch the fight.
So that is the thing. Like she bought these tickets a while ago, and then just recently told me, "Hey, Friday, I got
try to get a shout out on our show."
I was like, bro, who?
Oh no, that's not who you're seeing. I don't think that's who you're seeing, bro.
No, because if it ain't Sal, man.
Is it at the Comedy Zone or where's it at?
No, it's at the Peace Center.
Okay.
Yeah, it's at the Peace Center.
Okay, that probably
and the thing about it is,
sell the ticket.
I ain't going.
The show is on Friday. And it probably 7:30, 8 o'clock.
There's no show on Friday, or it's sold out.
Ooh.
You might be having the wrong week, bro.
I don't know. She said it was the 15th.
So she's trying to con you out of not going to the fight. Not watching the fight.
I'm watching that fucking fight. I'm watching that fight.
No, there's nothing. You're being pranked, bro.
No,
there's no show on.
Well, it don't fucking matter either. Anyway, because I'm not going to that fucking show. Because number one, I don't even watch that fucking show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't even know who that guy. I've never hinted that.
Oh well, that's a good show though.
Dude, you gotta watch the fight.
You want to go? I'll give you the ticket.
Dude, you gotta watch the fight.
I would actually
I called the fight 6 months before.
He's not here though, dude. That's what I'm saying. It's not happening.
It's there. Nikki Glazer is the night.
Oh, he is there. No, dude.
Yeah, Nikki Glazer is the night after. Yeah. And I was like, I would way want to go see Nikki Glazer over this fucking guy. You know what I'm saying?
Tickets are not that expensive, but maybe they don't have tickets.
That's probably why she bought them.
They're like $10. They're like $25. $25 is the cheapest ticket available.
That's why I say, because I'm not going to that show. She bought her and my best friend's wife. They both went together and they were like, "Yeah, the guys would probably love this."
And they got a Groupon.
And actually, you would have if it hadn't been.
No, I wouldn't.
Sal is very funny. You would really like him.
I don't think
he's
so.
very funny. Yeah, his stand-up is really good.
Really?
Yeah, it is. I'm a hater.
Is he funnier than Kill Tony?
It depends on which side of the aisle you sit on, I guess.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know his comedy. I don't even know what kind of comedy he does. Like, I'm more of a raunchy guy. I like raunchy comedy.
Oh, he's got some raunchiness to him, but he's also got some like femininity to him. But he's from New York.
Wholesome.
He's not wholesome. It's okay to be gay, Alan. If you didn't know that, I'd explain.
No, I didn't say. I'm not saying anything wrong with it.
But no, he's funny as shit, dude. Like seriously, look him up.
Yeah.
Look up Sal Volcano, and like his stand-up is very funny.
Actually, he is funny. He is.
So I'm not saying better than Logan Paul, but he's gonna be sad.
I'm not missing that damn fight. I'm not having anybody.
Why don't you just watch it on your phone while you're watching him do comedy?
No, I can't do that. That's
Well,
I'll be like in the middle of his set, I'll be like, oh
yeah.
You're probably not going to be the only one. That probably doesn't. I'd say about 30% of the men right now are like,
he's just going to put it on the. He's going to put it on the big screen on the stage.
He might.
Yeah.
Because you think about it, they booked the fight. It was supposed to be in July.
Yeah,
and he probably booked this in July. He probably booked it in December. Or November,
right?
Well, I mean,
nobody wants to miss that fight, yo.
I'm gonna go find him. He's gonna probably be in downtown Greenville tomorrow.
Yeah, he probably will be.
Or probably Friday. I'm gonna go find him.
He's probably staying at what's the Palmetto?
I don't care. I don't know where he's
probably staying at the Palmetto.
I'll just go to every hotel.
No, he actually is funny.
No, he's funny, dude.
Funny?
Yeah, he's funny.
I don't know. I don't know.
He's funny, dude. Now is he?
Anyway,
is he Logan Paul, Mike Tyson funny?
Yes. He's funnier than them, but they're fightier than him. So
he's more entertaining. Where's the entertainment?
You know what? I am glad I'm not you.
Well, Fred, you brought it up.
I'm not going.
I don't blame you. You don't go. I wouldn't blame
going.
We'll find out. Everyone will already know because it will have already happened. We don't know
because I won't be able to be at home. I'm gonna have to be like, yeah, honey, I'm going.
Come to my house.
And then but I'm still gonna go watch the fight. You know what I mean?
You can watch the fight at my house. It's fine. You're welcome over. You can deal with my kids, and I'll go find somewhere to have a beer.
No,
it's perfect. I'll be like, oh, you're here. I gotta run to the store real quick. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Get bread and cigarettes.
Well, Fred, if you're not able to watch the fight, and you're not able to see the comedy, either one,
right?
There's another thing you could do. And you could watch a movie.
Oh, yeah.
So if there are any movies that you think are worth watching, you should tell them about it.
Yeah, you should tell us about it.
Tell about it now?
Cyber Fred's movie reviews.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There. I will drop the hint as bluntly as I can.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on. We got it coming up. So, Fred, let's go out to the movies. Fred's going out to the movies. Fred went out to the movies. Damn, he's such a snack.
He got I was like, I got this app on my phone that shows like,
don't tell
allegedly.
Yeah.
You rented the show, the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
All you have to say, no one's gonna check.
I paid for this.
You can say I bought it because I'm wealthy like that.
I didn't even realize what movie it was. Right. I just saw the cover art and I was like, that looks interesting.
Okay, so for the people listening at home, do you want to tell us the name of the movie or do you want to tell us the story and then?
No, I'll tell you the name of the movie. I'll tell you the name of the movie. The movie is The Substance.
Yep.
The Substance starring Demi
because
Moore.
It showed a lady's back. Is why
it showed a big old butt cheek. It showed a butt cheek. And I was like,
a little bit of a butt cheek, yeah.
That's what this is about. Now I had been seeing on Jimmy and Jimmy Fallon and Kimmel,
right?
She was out promoting the movie. You know what I'm saying? And they showed this little. I hadn't even seen the trailer for it. They just showed a little 30-second clip where she's in the mirror, like wiping her makeup off, really. And I was like, okay, well, I saw this her, and I was like, well, let's just watch it.
There's nothing that gets Fred going more than women leaning off their faces. Red's like, sold, Jimmy Fallon. You got me, bitch.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out. What
I
it
get
is,
it.
she's
Well, again, you have the disposable income to watch movies as often as you'd like.
right. So she's like the 80s fitness in the morning lady. You remember that lady?
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like
Paulette Sutherland.
Jane Fonda.
Yeah, she's kind of like a Jane Fonda type, you know what I'm saying? But Jane Fonda, the later years. You know what I'm saying?
the later years.
The later
Not the real
years,
later.
you know what I'm
Jane
saying?
Fonda's still
That's
alive?
No, she died. She died a couple years ago.
Who?
So
Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda?
Yeah.
No, that bitch is still alive, man.
She's alive, bro.
Yeah,
She's alive. Yeah. Yeah, we should try to get her on the show. She's 86.
Anywho, it was her birthday. Like movie comes on.
Okay,
you know,
yeah. So back to this movie we're talking about, not Jane Fonda.
And she's all depressed about it because she's old. And she goes in the bathroom and like the women's bathroom's out of order, so she goes into the men's.
Okay.
And her producer comes in, like she's in the stall, and her producer comes in, which is played by
Jane Fonda.
Can't remember his name. He's a real good actor, you know if you see him. But anyway, he comes in, he's like, that bitch is old, she's gotta go. We need somebody hot and new and blah. You know what I'm saying? And he's just pissing away, and like she's in the stall listening to it, crying and shit.
That's just wrong.
So like she's driving home and she gets into a car accident.
Oh,
and when she gets in a car accident and then she goes go to the hospital. Gets to the hospital. Doctor says, "Yeah, you're cool. You're very lucky. You know, nothing's broken, not even a scratch or whatever." And she's like, he told the nurse, you know, check her out and then you know, get her out of here.
Yeah, get her out of here. Yeah.
And so she's like, I can go. He's like, one more test, and he started like poking at her back and shit. He's like, you seem like you'd be a pretty good candidate. And he gave her like this piece of paper with a phone number on it. And she leaves, opens it up, and it says, it changed my life. You know what I'm saying? It just had a phone number on it. So she calls it, and it's like this thing, this guy says like, you know, if you choose to do this, you know, you can stop when you want to, but remember you are the Matrix. And so, like the beginning, it's really weird. I'm telling you this shit, and this.
So in other words, it's like a Jehovah's Witness.
Spoiler alert.
No, it's like a thing. She doesn't know what it is. Like she has no idea what it is.
How could you know?
Right. It gives no clue about like what the fuck it is or nothing. And she was like, "Okay, I want to order." So they gave her. They like, all right. They gave her an address. She goes to this address, some real sketchy back alley. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Shit. She's got a key card. She boops the key card, and it's like a roll-up door.
Yeah.
But it only goes like halfway up.
Hell yeah.
So she's got to duck down to get up in there, and it's all dark inside and shit.
That puts you at an advantage as the person.
Fucking way I go in there.
No, if the fucking door can't go up.
No fucking way. And like it was all like the alley was all sketchy. You know what I'm saying? It was like a drug den or something.
Yeah.
It was fucking crazy. And so she goes in and like there's a wall of like safety deposit boxes. You know what I'm saying? She finds the one with her number on it, and boop, she gets the shit that's inside, takes it back home. Well, she opens it up, and there was the substance.
Ooh.
And it says, this will be a new you, but you'll still be you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it comes with like this injection, and it says one time use only. And then it comes with 2 sacks of food. You know what I'm saying? And all these like intravenous like tubes and shit.
Okay.
And she was like, what the fuck? And then she was like, well, fuck it, I'm doing it. And she goes in the bathroom, and this is what kept me, because right now I'm like, this is getting crazy. I'm about to turn this shit off. Okay. And this scene is what kept me going. She goes to the bathroom and gets ready to do the thing. and she's standing in front of a mirror, and it's just like it's full frontal, like full frontal Demi Moore. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's Demi Moore.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, really?
She got them long.
It's like, wait a minute.
Nipples.
She's got the pepperonis.
Like, so back shots and everything, dude. I was like, this is crazy.
Shit, really?
Yeah. So she does the shit, and then
Okay,
like,
well, before we get to that, the next part, hold on a second.
spoiler alert! I'm about to spoil the shit out of this.
Yeah, hold on. First of all, spoilers. So skipped ahead. Fred's getting hot, so that's not good for anybody. Hold on, let him get his mic back on or his headphones. All right, you back? All right. So, Fred, before we go on, and I want you to remember that we have listeners of every gender, race, and creed.
Okay.
That there is. So let's just keep it on. Let's just keep this specific part, mostly Alan I'm talking to, really.
All right.
But let's just keep it as a number. We don't have to. Out of 10.
Yeah.
How's Demi Moore holding up?
I'd give her a 7.
Yes.
Okay, so she's 62.
Yeah, I give her a 7.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
She's still banging.
I mean,
Not bad.
her face is like you can see all the plastic surgery.
Well, do you think? But do you think that they did that also for the movie, maybe to like make her look worse?
Nah, no.
Oh, and that's really
her.
That's a mind fuck for her. Then, like, that's got to be weird for her to be like, oh,
like because she wasn't like her body's not saggy.
Sure,
but that's probably plastic surgery too. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all.
Okay.
I mean,
so moving on then. So
like
there you go. You got the part that you're like, here's the money. I just made my money back somehow.
I don't remember my money. What's that money?
Your mental money. You were like, I'm cashing out of this movie because I'm not enjoying it.
Yeah.
Like,
okay,
back in.
So now I'm back in. So now I'm back in. So like she's like looking at herself in the mirror, just like feeling down or whatever. She's, I guess she's thinking, I want the new me. I want to be better.
Sure.
And she does it. She shoots herself with the fucking stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it says one time use only. And
just like Fred does at 5:03 p.m. every day.
Oh, really? She goes, really?
She starts hemorrhaging and shit, and she falls out on the floor, and she's just like, And then
in the bathroom of her house or of the place that she got stuff at?
In her house. Yeah, in her house.
Making sure.
Yeah. And like she's laying on the floor butt naked. And the next thing you know, her back starts to split open. Like her back splits open, and then out comes the new
emerges the butterfly.
Yeah, but it's not like a younger her. It's a totally different girl.
Okay.
And she was in, if you
played by Margaret Qualley.
Right. Yeah. She's very pretty too. Also naked.
She is very pretty. Oh, and she's also naked. Okay.
Yeah, she's also naked. You know what I'm
Dennis
saying?
Quaid is probably the guy you were thinking
Dennis
about.
Quaid. Yeah, that's who it was. Dennis Quaid. Yeah. And so, like, now there was another stipulation with the thing. It says, you switch places, but every 7 days you must switch back.
Okay.
So, like, the girl has to switch back and give Demi Moore, like, and that's what the food was for. Like,
does she go back
food
in?
Stuff. I thought the same thing, but she doesn't. Like, she sits there and sews up her back. She sews up Demi Moore's back. You know what I mean?
But it is Demi Moore's personality.
So Demi Moore's still alive?
Yes. And she's being fed intravenously this food package.
Okay.
For 7 days while her name is Sue. Her name is
open
Sue.
Wound.
Right. Gets to walk around and do whatever she wants.
So interestingly enough, I'm looking at this cast list here of this movie. The only person with a last name. No, not a lot of people.
Not a lot of cast.
But the only person with a last name is Demi Moore's character.
Really?
Elizabeth Sparkle.
Yes.
Everyone else
Elizabeth
has one name.
Right. Yeah.
And one person's
Yeah.
name or person is Encourager. She's played by Alexandra
So, yeah,
Barton.
That's the guy on the phone. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So now, she hooked her up. She sold her back up. She got the food pumping.
And now she's just living there with her.
She's walking around for 7 days. So what does she do? She goes for the job that Demi Moore had.
Sure.
Since they were going to
But she is Demi Moore.
She's Sue.
Mentally. No, I'm saying, but like Demi Moore's consciousness.
And that's what makes it confusing because like she seems to have her own personality or her own self, but also has the same ambition as Demi Moore.
No, it's got to be Demi, but it wouldn't make sense if they're like, take this shit and then someone else is you fuck off and you lose your back for 7 days.
See, and that's what happens.
And then you get a new roommate.
So she goes to the audition for the exercise show.
Right.
And they love her. She's beautiful. She's young.
Sure.
She gets the job.
She knows all the moves because it's Demi Moore.
Knows all the moves. Yeah, she knows what she's doing. So, she tells them, but every other week I have to go. She says I have to take care of my sick mom. So I have to leave. And they're like, yeah, we're fine with that. You just come and do this. And so she gets set up and then 7 days comes back and she has to switch back.
Sure.
So what is Demi Moore doing all this time?
She's laying on the floor in the bathroom.
That's what I'm saying. Like she's like a shell.
Getting that food fed to her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's just like shell.
So her consciousness is
like,
in the other girl.
Well, not really, but
it has to be. There's no movie if it's not.
So let me keep going because some shit comes out. So they do this like 1 or 2 times. And then Sue is like, yo, she's having like a good time. She's having a real good time. And it's the 7th day. And she's like, hold up, I need a little bit more time. So what she does, there's like this stuff is a stabilizer. It's supposed to be a stabilizer. And that's what it recharges in the whoever's down.
She got greedy. And she took some from Demi Moore to get like a couple hours, a couple more hours before she switched. Just going home and getting the switch off. Yeah.
Right. So when Demi wakes up, she's like, okay, oh shit, what's wrong with my finger? Like her finger's all old and decrepit. You know what I'm saying? And she called and she was like, yo, something happened. She's like, well, you have to respect the balance. She got greedy. She said, but it is you.
This is a no-win situation.
She's like, yeah, there's no way. So, like, long story short, Sue starts taking more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? So by the end of it, like, she looks like the witch from Snow White.
So instead of Demi Moore, it's Demi-less.
Yeah.
I feel like we should take a break just because of that. So, okay, so we will take a break shortly, but what overall, what do you think? Are you as soon as you saw that, you were like, this is what's going to happen the rest of the movie, right?
I was cool up until like, and just like, let me wrap this up real quick. Let me wrap this up.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought that was it. I'm sorry.
Please do.
No. Okay, so I'm just gonna wrap this up. So like, he took more and more and more. So Demi Moore, she's like the old decrepit witch now, and she calls up. She's like, I want this to stop. She's like, once you stop, you won't go back. You stay the way you are. She's like, fine, fuck it, that's it. So. She said she got the termination shot, sticks it in Sue, and then she has a change of heart, and like gets her back up. Like, yo, no, you got to come back. You're so pretty. You're about to have your big break. I can't do this. Get back. And she comes back, and Sue winds up killing Demi Moore. And she was hosting the New Year's Eve special, the big New Year's Eve special. That was her big break. Right. So like she killed Demi Moore, but then like during the New Year's Eve special, shit starts to fall apart, like literally on her fingernails coming out, her teeth are falling out, and she's like, no, I gotta get back to the house and I want a better me. She takes the shot again for the original shot that you're only supposed to use one time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then like she falls on the floor, her back breaks open, and then like this fucking grotesque type monster comes out.
Nice.
Like, and
there's
then,
a reason
like,
why you used it once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, but it's got Demi Moore's face on its back. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Do you remember Alan? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Then like, so it's like, no. And
they're like, this is like, Hollywood's newest star.
Man, that's a thumbnail for the show right there.
Yeah.
It dresses itself up and then puts the cutout of Demi Moore's face on it, and then goes to the New Year's Eve thing, and it's all
it actually thinks that it's beautiful.
It's beautiful, yeah. Like, dude, like it just went real left field, and then like it gets out on the stage, the mask falls out, and then like this kitty comes out of it and falls on the floor.
Back in.
Like, dude, and then they kill it, and the blood is like it was.
Who kills it?
Insane.
It made for a real weird
Dennis
jerk-off
movie. Dennis Quaid kills it. Yeah, sure, Dennis Quaid kills it. You know what I'm saying? Because he was there with all his investors and stockholders.
Right.
They were like, this girl's gonna be it. You know what I'm saying? And like,
and so Fred was very conflicted when he was jerking off in the bathroom afterwards.
Yeah, he was like, it's not titty. He's like, it's a titty.
Yeah,
it's not the titty I wanted.
Yeah, the last titty screwed all the other ones up.
He's just like, one titty. Just
like
no.
It put me on like the level of Saltburn, but not like gross.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
just like
different kind
weird.
of gross.
Like, yeah, different kind of gross. It was so weird, man. Like the movie was decent all the way up until the end, and then it just fucking went insanely.
So let me ask you a question. And then like we'll wrap it. But remember that movie, Fred or Alan? Do you remember when Fred came to us and we were talking about the end of Little Shop of Horrors?
Yeah.
Because he watched it and like the version on his wackadoodle thing that he has is like this off-market Chinese bootleg version of it. Is there any chance that that's what happened to you?
No, I don't think it was. I think this is the original ending of this movie that they wanted everybody to see, and I don't understand why. Because
they had to throw in the like,
it makes sense. I mean, Demi Moore hasn't been in a movie forever,
right?
Forever.
That's because that other girl, she can only work every other week.
Like, why would she choose this role? And I get it. It's a role for like women.
It's money.
Like, you're beautiful the way you are. Don't
inject yourself and have someone grow out of your spine.
Right. Please stop putting that.
And then have them take advantage of the situation.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
you should have known it was a problem when somebody was growing out of your spine.
Yeah.
You should. But that's all. Actually,
my thing is like, but it's not you though, because that's the whole thing. If they can both be in existence at the same time, then this makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, it didn't. Like it really had a lot of plot.
Well, actually, it did make sense. It did make sense because I mean, Demi Moore. No, because Demi Moore was stuck. She couldn't do nothing. And that's the only way to end the movie was it was the way they did it. It was like the other bitch.
They should have just let the girl melt and die.
Or she
that would have been funny.
Or her head would have blown up.
It did blow up. Like when she was the growth. Yeah, like he blew her head off, And like
10 out of 10.
The blood was
10 out of 10, man. If they
it was Carrie type blood, like just blood.
Okay, so my question then, how about this? So it was at New Year's Eve. Was it like doing the countdown where they like showing the monster as they were doing like the 10, 9,
no,
showing the monster and back, and then it's like Happy New Pow.
No. It wasn't.
They missed an opportunity.
It was she came out like she was hosting the show. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So she was supposed to
still
be
early.
the first one out. Yeah, it was still ery. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Fucked up everybody's.
As soon as she died, they were like, and now Smash Mouth.
Like, you can't do Smash Mouth, man.
Well, this was before. The Smash Mouth's still around. Don't worry about it. So,
No,
Fred,
okay,
out of your ranking scale of whatever you give, what do you watchability? And like, obviously, we're talking about it may not be as believable as you would hope.
Yeah, I'm going to say a 4 out of 10. A 4 out of 10 Freddy's. I mean,
4 out of 10 Black Ochres.
All right. I suggest everybody should go on YouTube and watch the ending, puts the substance ending, and see Dennis Quaid.
Right. So we'll take a break while everybody watches that.
Oh my!
And we'll come right back, and we'll be back with more shit.
The Black Lincoln Collective podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
Welcome to Short Pour, hosted by two brothers that love beer. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Chris. Join us as we make our way through a new theme each episode.
I wanted to check out the phrase, hell yeah.
I chose to do the history of paper planes.
Bird migrations as the topic for this week.
I went with the history of model cars this time.
Analyze some wild online reviews. Easy on the brain. What the hell does that mean?
What? And go to some absurd places.
I think I'm going to have to say, anonymous time traveler, you have been found thirsty in a quart of lager.
So if you want more of that, check out Short Pour.
We'll keep one cold for you.
Welcome back to the 166th edition of the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast. We hope you took 2.5 hours to watch the movie Fred just spoiled for you, and that you thought the ending was as screwed up as we did. We did watch a brief clip of it, and I wish I hadn't, if I'm being honest.
You can't see it.
I can't really unsee that. It's okay.
All right.
It's just it's gonna haunt me.
It's fucking.
I should.
It should.
Okay. Anyway, so gross. Don't use the substance, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-mm.
If you don't have to, I mean, I guess I don't know that it's a thing. Really,
naturally.
Don't use any substance.
You can use it, but just follow the rules.
Right.
That's
follow
it.
the rules
Switch
and
back.
convince the person that you become to also follow the rules. See, that's
There
the
you
problem
go.
with it.
That's
That's where I
problem.
have the issue because you can't trust that other motherfucker.
Right.
And if he's me, I certainly can't trust him.
I can't trust you. I know I couldn't trust it.
If they're like, there's a little version of you gonna pop out your spine, but don't worry. I'll be like, no, that motherfucker, he's gonna kill me first day.
There is a little version of you, and his name is Nate.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, oh, I have 2 days worth of food here. I guess I don't have to eat. I don't have to go to the store. I'm just gonna suck on these fucking tubes. Fuck this guy. So, and I get it. That's what I would do. What can I say?
Yep.
If I was spawned from someone's back, that's what I'd do to them. So there you go. Learn a life lesson, kids. So anyway, Fred, guess what?
What? Chicken
Fred,
butt.
it has been a busy week in the world and in the Southeast and in the news. So I've got some news for yous to views.
The news?
Why
Okay.
not? Why not? So
Very
we're calling
amusing.
this We're calling this deep fried news, maybe.
Deep fried news.
Because it's fried. Everything's fried. So, it's the deep fried news song. Nope. It needs like a part at the end. Well, Fred, so Dateline, Fred. Yep. South Carolina, which is where we live.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what happened, Fred? There it is. More than 40 monkeys escaped from a research facility right down the road last week, prompting warnings for nearby residents to secure doors and windows.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they Yamasee in Beaufort County, which is by the coast.
It's close to where I'm at.
It's very close to where Alan is. You can see a monkey fly in his screen anytime. You ought to go hunting for him. You got time tonight. Go hunt. Hunt those motherfuckers. Come back with 3 months bored.
I'm about 4 miles from Beaufort.
Now's your chance, bro.
Yeah, you got one of them monkeys.
Take you back to your days on the island. Are there monkeys on Puerto Rico Island?
Yeah, there is a monkey. There's an island next to Puerto Rico. It's called Island of Monkeys, Mona, and it's it's Monkey Island, and they do experiments on monkeys.
You know, we have a monkey island here in South Carolina too.
We took a tour of Monkey Island. We stopped at Monkey Island when I was younger, and we saw monkeys out in the thing. They were like, "Oh, wow, wow!" And the guy was like, "Oh shit! Everybody, get on the boat! Get on the boat!" And I didn't understand it because I was like 8, 9 years old, but now I do.
Monkeys are mad.
Monkeys will bite your face.
I remember the dude. The dude was like, "Holy shit!" And he was cussing at us, and I was like 8 years old. He's like, "Get on the fucking boat! Don't go on the fucking boat!"
You little kids crying.
Yeah. My case, I was like, "Okay, sure, I'll just get back on the boat. What's the big deal?"
It's like they're sentient. They just trapped us. They set us up. Steal our fucking boat.
It's
gonna happen the whole time.
Out the engine.
Yep, they knew it. Well, so Fred, and like I said, we have a monkey island here in South Carolina, right off the coast, that no one's allowed on because it's overtaken by monkeys. Yeah, like somebody same thing. Yeah, it was like research monkeys or whatever, and they let them loose on this island, and they over time they bred, and now they own the island, and people are not allowed to go there because they will be murdered. I don't know if they're gonna be murdered.
No, they will. The monkeys will fuck you up. Yeah.
Monkeys don't fucking care.
No.
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
So
monkeys don't have souls.
No, they don't.
They caught like what 23 of them.
Well, yeah. So the company confirmed that 43 rhesus macaque primates escaped from an enclosure at one of the company's facilities.
Suzanne.
See,
since then,
that's why we got so many armadillos.
Right. As of the broadcast of this show, 32 of the 43 monkeys have been located and captured safely. I'm rooting for the other 11 monkeys. I'm rooting for them to get away. Dude, why would you not root for the monkeys?
Until you get monkeys on your back porch.
You know what?
Fucking your dog up.
I wonder where the monkeys are at, actually, when you think of it.
They can be in the trees. They can be anywhere.
I mean, it's not like a monkey can just hang out.
There could be one right behind you, Alan. Right now. You'll never know.
He'd be like, wow, wow, wow. A monkey come out with substance. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. That's what would really happen. Now, see, that would have made for a better movie.
Yeah,
if you're like, you become a monkey for a week, that would be like, that's pretty badass. Let's try it.
The monkeys come out of my butt.
Yeah, that's where they would come out of. So residents were strongly advised to keep doors and windows secure to prevent any monkeys from getting in their house. And call 911 if you see what's going on. So
I'm gonna be like, fuck that shit.
That's what I'm wondering is who are they sending? Because so apparently a caretaker inadvertently failed to secure a door at the monkey's enclosure, and so there was a group of 50 and 7 hung out. 7 were real lazy. The other 43 went for it.
7 stayed. Like, fuck it.
No, not going.
I'm not.
You don't know what's out there.
Out there, we're the monkeys, man.
Yeah.
We don't have souls, man. I like to think of the monkey like that, though. So anyway, so they're catching them, but they said the monkeys are really just fucking around because they're monkeys.
They're just fucking they're monkeys, yeah. I seen Jumanji. I see what 40 monkeys can do in the kitchen.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
They start throwing knives and stealing cop cars.
Yeah, that's right.
I know what those monkeys can do.
Dude, the monkeys are ruthless, man. Damn. I would not. I see a monkey, I'm getting back in the truck.
I would 100% run away from a monkey. I don't fuck with monkeys. Would you like to know what they were being tested on, or what they were being used for, Fred? Or do you not care?
AIDS monkey.
That's exactly what it said.
AIDS?
It said these monkeys, we have given these monkeys AIDS on purpose as a joke. No, according to their website, Alpha Genesis breeds monkeys and provides quote unquote non-human primate products and bio-research services across the globe. So yeah, basically they harvest the monkeys' organs and sell them to people.
Oh my God.
That's how I read that. What else would it be?
Well, you know what? The monkeys deserve to be. The monkeys deserve.
That's what I'm saying. Go monkeys.
Monkey, run.
I'm on your side, man.
Because I know the monkeys in Puerto Rico, what they did was they did they would do like experiments on them, but it wasn't like, it was more like lipstick and like the perfume and crap like that.
Yeah.
When they wanted to do human testing, they did it on the monkeys. And they got busted. Oh yeah, they got busted big time. And now, I mean, the island's still ran by monkeys, but nobody's taking care of it because they got.
Who's the monkey president?
Right.
Yeah, it'll be like Caesar. Caesar.
Yeah, Caesar. Yeah. No,
that was a fucking good movie, man.
That was the original one.
That was awesome because he was like shocked them all.
Yeah. Fuck you, Draco Malfoy.
That was a good movie, but it was sad. It was like
because you side with the monkeys.
Yep.
At some point, you have to side with the monkeys because you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah. Well, Caesar ended up dying anyway. So
younger me would have been like, "Fuck those monkeys," and more aged me is like, "Let those monkeys be free, man."
I mean, basically, I mean, like with the fucking Caesar, he ended up going to the thing because he defended the guy's dad.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want a monkey that defends my dad. I want a monkey that's on my dad.
Yeah, in your case, you're like,
fuck that. Kill these monkeys. I changed my mind. These monkeys are a bunch of dad lovers. I'm out. All right. So next story. That's the gavel of next story. Next story, Fred. Newberry County, South Carolina. A county that is near and dear to our hearts. It's only one county over from where you live, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's it. So watch out, Fred. While Alan's dealing with a monkey attack, you got to keep your eyes open for a motherfucking Sasquatch. Because a police officer hunting deer 25-ish miles northwest of Columbia, which is pretty damn close to where you are, has reported seeing a Bigfoot. Or
no shit.
I prefer, we've talked about this before, I prefer to call it a Sasquatch. So the sighting occurred along a power line route roughly half a mile from that Palmetto Trail, which is a popular hiking and biking trail. So the officer only identified by the initials JM. Leave that out there for a second.
I know who it is.
I don't know who it is, but I'm hoping you come up with somebody good. Describes spotting a 7 to 7.5 foot tall human-like creature while sitting in a ground blind. That's just like a chair, right?
Nah, it's made to look
blind,
like bushes.
Okay, so it's a chair
it's made to look like bushes
around it.
so you can see through. Yeah, you can see through it. Yeah, I mean,
arbusto.
So according
bush in Spanish is arbusto.
According to JM, what does JM stand for, Alan?
Oh, JM?
Monroe.
Yeah.
John
Jack
Michael
Montague.
Jack Montague. Yeah, that's it.
Perfect. Josh Manfredson. Okay, anyway. So according to Josh Manfredson, The creature had long brown hair and an ape-like face and long arms. Josh Manfredson explained that he first heard a deep grunt, followed by a stomp, before spotting the figure in the brush. Do you want me to tell you what Josh Manfredson said?
Wait, he said it was blonde?
He said it was brown hair, an ape-like face, and long arms. However, Josh Manfredson is blonde.
Oh, okay.
So he might have been talking about him. Maybe he thinks he's the Bigfoot. So Josh said, he said, we watched each other for about probably 30 seconds, but felt like forever before it turned and walked earth. And he said, I'm a police officer and had no clue what to make of this. At this point, as much as I didn't want to admit it, I am convinced it was a Bigfoot.
Now, Josh, were you drinking that day?
Well, I am a police officer, so I drink a lot.
Every day.
So yes, I was. I was on duty, so of course I was drunk.
No, then he didn't get a picture. He didn't pull his cell
and that's the
phone
thing.
out.
So Matthew Moneymaker, that's a real name, president of the Bigfoot Field Research.
Oh yes, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know
that's a real person. Has classified this, Fred. Get this, classified as a Class A sighting. This classification means that misinterpretation or misidentification of other animals can be ruled out with greater confidence. So maybe they're saying maybe it was a Bigfoot. That's the top class that they have is maybe. There's no class for is a Bigfoot.
Definite.
There's no class for that. As high as they could go is maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I believe him. Like
I mean, you can't prove that he didn't do it, that it's not a Bigfoot.
But how? Okay, so here's my question: how, if he was sitting in a blind, which is El Busto or whatever you said,
El Busto,
how did he and Bigfoot make eye contact for 30 seconds? Because he was hidden, he was camouflaged.
Bigfoot's got thick senses.
Yeah.
Well, I think George said that before. He said that Bigfoot had like next level powers.
Yes, they do.
Right.
He probably didn't say that, but
we're going to say he said that.
Well, so and again, it's just staying up here. This is very possible. So the most recent Class A sighting in South Carolina occurred on February 10th, 2023 in Union County, which is right up the road, about 40 miles east of Greenville. And so the guy said Bigfoot was said to have repeatedly visited the same rural home multiple times.
Yeah, he gave him some Bigfoot, all right.
He was giving some Bigfoot.
Or is it some dude that dressed up like Bigfoot? Just go.
That's what I think.
Get his side piece.
I also feel like that's how he got away with it.
Yes, he got away with it.
She's the guy's wife was like, honey, he's a goddamn mythical creature. I have to have sex with him.
I have no choice. He's the
Look at him. He can tear my arms right off of my body.
And that was the day that Matthew Moneymaker became head of the Bigfoot Fighting Association. He was like, I can't. Bigfoot stole my wife.
Stole my wife. Some dude just fucking my wife, but it's Bigfoot.
But I can't even be mad because his feet are so goddamn big. So anyway, Bigfoot.
Big feet.
That's true. Hairy penises.
But you know,
I've never seen a Bigfoot penis. Have you?
They always say that Bigfoot has big feet.
That's a class.
You never hear about big feet. They always talk about his long arms.
Right.
Bigfoot had long arms. They never talk about his feet.
His wang.
I was like, his wang. His black asparagus.
That's a class P sighting, Alan. Like we're pretty sure that was his wang. Like nobody. Again, the guy who lives in modern day with modern technology did not bother snapping a picture with his telephone. He obviously had in his pocket.
He had it. He had it in his phone.
Same with February 2023. Things existed that you could just take a picture. You could take a fucking video in HD from 500 miles away.
Right.
But no. And I get it.
Champion of the world.
Maybe they asked Bigfoot if he could, like, is it cool if I publish this picture? And he was like, I'd prefer that you didn't.
Hey, BF, can I get a selfie?
He's like, go fuck yourself.
No, exactly. He's like, I was never here. So, all right. So more, we're still hanging around the South, Fred, for this last story, but this one is a little different. So this is in Tennessee. It's our dear friends from the state of Tennessee. A man told 911 a bear chased him off a cliff. A few weeks later, he was arrested for murder.
What?
All right. So get ready for this. In mid-October, a man called police in eastern Tennessee claiming that a bear had chased him off of a cliff. But authorities arrived on the scene to find the body of a different man, sparking a multi-state manhunt for the caller that ended with his arrest on murder charges this past weekend. So let me read that again so you can have an idea of what. It's confusing. No, I get it. Okay. So in October, this dude called and said, a bear chased me off a cliff.
Yeah.
Okay. And come save me or whatever. So, and then he died. So the police went out there and they found the body, but it wasn't the dude that called. So I'm assuming the guy said, my name is whatever my name is, Steve Masters, and I fell. So then they found this other guy, and they're like,
I know a guy named Steve Masters.
Right. And if he fell, you'd be like, that's not Steve Masters. So they were like, that's not Nicholas Wayne Hamlet.
Yeah.
So what the fuck's going on? We got to find this guy. So authorities say that Nicholas Wayne Hamlet, 45, befriended and lured his victim into a wooded area to take both his life and his identity. Hamlet, who was using an alias at the time, had a lengthy criminal record and was already wanted in Alabama for a parole violation. So in October, obviously, another warrant was put out for his arrest. So that's pretty fucked up, actually. To think about
Lois Einhorn.
So, and you'll never
Ray Finkel and Lois Einhorn are the same people.
So basically, they federal and state authorities said, "Hey, watch out for this guy. If you have any information, we'll give you $5,000." So
$5,000? Fuck yourself! Come on, give me more than that.
So after a few weeks of searching and one Halloween night spotting, your boy Hamlet was taken into custody in the great area of Columbia, South Carolina.
Columbia.
Yep. Yeah. After observing him at a local hospital, someone was like, "Oh, found him." So he went to the hospital. I guess he recognized them, and then they found him and got him back to Tennessee.
A nurse crashed into $5,000.
Oh yeah, I would. So you're probably asking what happened. What happened in the woods?
Yeah.
So, according to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, a distressed hiker called 911 shortly before midnight, claiming to be Mr. Brandon Andrade. I can't even make up a name that good. He advised the dispatcher that he had fallen off a cliff while running from a bear. It said, adding that the call came from near a bridge on the Chirara Skyway, a 43-mile national scenic byway in Tellico Plains. The distress caller claimed that he was injured and partially in the water. How are you partially in the water?
Man,
his foot, just his foot. My
one toe is in the water. It's very annoying. Very cold. Please send a helicopter. According to the dispatch call obtained by the Knoxville News Sentinel, the male subject had, quote unquote, hit his head and was unable to move and only had 2% left on his battery.
Oh,
that's how he thought he was going to get it. See, that's how he thought he was like, oh, they're never going to find me. I told them my battery's dead. So search and rescue teams rushed to the area and found a man's body with the identification of Mr. Brandon Christopher Andrade on his persons. He was transported to the forensic center while investigators combed the scene. After further investigations, they determined that dude was not that guy.
Yeah,
and that identification had been stolen and used on multiple occasions. In this case, they quickly discovered by Hamlet.
So the dude didn't know about the extra 15% on the battery.
Right, exactly.
Basically,
you know about the ping. They don't know about ping.
So yeah, they found him.
If they say your battery says you have 2%, it has an extra 15%.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and it'll cut off. But that thing will still be. You can still ping it.
Oh, you can like still find it. Yeah, you can still find it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they figure out the dude who died. His name was Stephen Lloyd, R.I.P. buddy. But Lloyd was a foster child who had been adopted, and apparently he was known to leave home and live on the streets, and kept in contact with his family. And he befriended this Hamlet guy and lured him into a wooded area. So there you go. That's crazy, man.
Hamlet guy gets what he deserves.
Can't trust nobody.
Well, I'm sure he's going to go to jail probably.
Because that dude didn't do anything to nobody. You know, he was just hanging out.
Right.
Minding his own business.
Sure, man. Like, yeah, he was just hanging out in Colombia, thinking that no one would see him, I guess. So there you go. Now you know, Fred, if you're going to kill somebody in Tennessee,
told you can't get away with it.
Don't probably.
No.
But you can't get away with it like that. Like, I'm just going to like kill this other dude and say it's me. Just disappear.
No, yeah. Well,
it probably would have worked if he hadn't have made the phone call. Just like killed the dude and left his body. Put your ID in his pocket. Just let the body rot.
Already on the way.
I mean,
out the door.
No, like we discussed last week, the only way to get away with murder is acting like that guy going down the road, hitting him, and be like he jumped in front of him.
But he said he was running from a bear. How is that not believable? Like the bear chased me off the cliff. Yeah, and my phone only has 2%. And bear, I guess. I have a fake name. I mean, that's my real name.
It was a Bigfoot.
Yeah, there you go. The Sasquatch chased the bear, and it made me fall down the cliff.
Sasquatchination. I don't know.
Good night, everybody. No, I can't leave it on that.
Sorry.
Sasquatch.
Yeah, okay.
That's a show title right there.
Yeah.
That's a show title.
I don't know that I can type those words. I don't know that I can type that. Sasquatchination. Okay. Yeah, all right, that works.
Sasquatchination.
There you go. So it was a Sasquatchination. Glad Fred came up with a punchline for that because there's really no other way to put it. So, there you go. We did not talk about food tonight. And that means I get to use everybody said last week's episode was the best. Oh, we did talk about it. Well, no, that was before the show. So everybody said last week's was the best because they're like, you guys are a great cooking podcast. You're a terrible comedy podcast, but a great cooking podcast. So there you go.
Yeah, we did.
We talked about everything we taled about was food. It was great.
It was so much food.
Great. Finally, what you promised me, Alan, came true.
Stuffed.
So that's right. There you go. So tune in next week. I promise you we'll talk about food. We're going to have fuck, fart, marry, kill, Thanksgiving. We're talking about what your favorite things for Thanksgiving are. We're going to talk about Thanksgiving and also Thanksgiving and Black Friday probably too. So come back next week.
Yeah.
I'm tagging this stuff so that we don't forget.
Not Friday.
It was too late. So Fred's Friday is coming up right after Thanksgiving. I love that. I think you should be called Fred's Friday. I love that.
Yeah, Fred's Friday.
All right. We're getting out of here. We'll see you next week with a pumpkin spice edition of the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
We are laughing. And we are very good friends. Good buddies, sharing a special moment.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
Get to the chopper!
Oh, what a day. What a motherfucking day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hip.
Can't say goddamn.
Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.